MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Mustangs and the Elite. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Mustangs, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. And good for him. Andrew Vaughn has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this is a lineup that's going to have to be patient. You look at the stat sheet, and they're facing a guy who likes to put guys on base via the walk. So there's no reason to come out of your game plan. Look for them to stay staunch in the middle of the plate and capitalize on mistakes this pitcher makes.
Starlin Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Rounded slowly to the left side. Torres scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. The Mustangs are out on top 1-0. Herman Marquez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits, allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one.
His team expects to win. Here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he just turned it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First delivery to him on the way.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. You better move. 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 Louis my shoes. Put up my way.
Acuna is in now. It's a bold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now.
When you give up a single right to start the inning, we'll see if he can figure out a way to win a lot of this. What a season he's having. Another play will be sure of the 3 categories. This guy really has a legit shot at winning the Triple Crown. He's not that high on home runs, but he certainly has had a run solid season. Across the stretch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is ball game for the first down. Stepping into the box. And is playing the hunt for the loose run crown, but it has some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming, here it is.
Lays off 1-0. On the year, Alonso carries a very respectable hitting line, right at .310.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
2-0 count, the pitch. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Calhoun over at second. Acuna at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Yordan Alvarez. It looked like on that time, up second base out of the outfield.
Set and the pitch.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. swung on but fouled off to the left. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Lee gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Start of the second inning here in Oakland. Let's check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it. All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifetime versus this arm. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jared Kelman.
Standing in, Jared Kelnick, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that misses inside, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mustangs are out in front here, 1-0. An inning. They'll get something going here in this game. Here it comes. And lays off there, 1-0.
pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not a way to start the inning. He didn't give a walk. Pitches is a little thrown off right now.
Kicks and deals.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing. Now it's Slaney pops him up.
And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Making a wiggle out of this, here it is. This is hit the other way out from left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay throw.
This will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was
Dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, take me ready.
Missing a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3-1 to him now. 3-1, here it is.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's set the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
He could get be a little bit more precise here. That's ball number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Digging in.
Hit it hard to the line down his first at bat. Yeah, it's always a little frustrating when you square solid line drive like he did.
And all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-0, here it is. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. This ball will be chopped foul. Alonso brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Elite are out in front, 5-1. Striding in, Jake Marisnick. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Lifted into center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. So coming to the plate, Corey Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Hey. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. You're down to the rest.
on the first at bat. Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
So when we take a look at the current standings for the play, it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Taking in to try again. Swing after pitching on a walk in his first at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bereznik is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And here's the next man. First pitch on its way.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
Careful.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Booyah!
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows that's just like everything else. And it's just that. Stepping in now, Vladimir Jr.
Rounded up first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Ben Gamble, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ben Gamble.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So here's Starlin Castro. Massey will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Michael Davis.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Spin and a throw back to second. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Matt Beatty, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air to center. Acuna's there for it, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate.
Over 1 for here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2-0 now. Line to the right side. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Eddie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because he's stuck. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There are many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun.
So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnik. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Don't that sing us please? Yes, sir. You got engaged, but she still wanna slurp. She double tap my picture, she so
For another
dirty.
shot now, Ronald Acuna.
With the drum, man, it's dirty. Pineapple crush, it's so dirty.
And now pitch on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Booyah!
You better move. Oh, you better move. Oh,
Almost out here to left. Number 35 now on the season. Now
you
a
better
6-run
move.
ball game.
Oh, you better move. You better move. You better move. You better move, Louis my shoes, put on my whip, on 22, I try to girl, I had to shoot, just like a brand, she gonna shoot, neck is not good, might get the food, you put that in the middle, stick with the shoot, can't put my face with a knock or a ball, if I said so, I'm straight in the shirt, and if you do something off the heart, don't even want to pick up this jewel, they say why your chain look like a jewel, that's what the state ahead,
They didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the start.
you can't come.
One shoulder to the plate now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Miley, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Next, our batter, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of practice to watch a pitch like that. A little more selective up there. Take a walk as the result.
Around that big last time.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't. Quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Two down, runners at first and second. All even now, 2-2. Miley sets. Here comes the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and 2 left. We played 4 full. The Elite lead this one 7-1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Acuna going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Jared Kelenic. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Torres brings it in, and there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Corey Lee, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Andrew Vaughn. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Ben Gamble, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Elite lead it 7-3.
It was a flyout for Cincinnati. Almost went easy. Certainly just missed it. This guy's big power. He's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
This AB.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this pitch is lined softly down the line in left. Foul. Hit in the air down the left field line. Gamble ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
The corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First pitch coming, here it is. Now Haniger with a drive. That
fucking go.
So far, fellas. And that 80, this is turning into home run derby part 2. This location's right out over the plate. Either side is outside. Into the box. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he moves it in the air to right field. Kelnick is there. 2 down. He went down on strikes. This is not out. So far, you can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team.
Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-0 the count. Miley into the windup and the pitch.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnik. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Elite are out in front here, 8-3. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading off for Texas, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henniger arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Chavis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Chavis. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Nope.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
So digging in now, Matt Beatty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And here's Ronald Jr. now. He leads off as they look for that build on an already sizable lead.
Going back to that last 80, that was the express. That was an upper nice
Fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Popped him up. Beatty in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right field.
Here now is Juan Soto, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And the base hit is at end to left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Hey, this guy's obviously seen the hole, right? That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid. They don't name you rich. Hey, fuck So now to the plate, he goes there.
He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Jared Kelly.
Ready for another chance? Jared Kelnick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Number 16,
Standing in, Jake Marisnick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Acuna retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Eliezer Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Digging in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
And in there. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
And that'll bring up the first runner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far.
Mitch Haniger will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame. He flashed you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his
first few at-bats. From the belt, the pitch.
Back outside.
One-oh count. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. Kelnick is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another moment.
This guy, he is absolutely on fire. A nice hot look at the plate, and I don't see anything. Fucking walking paradox, no, I'm not. Threesome for the fucking triceps out of the left arm. So up steps Joey Bart now.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Elite are out on top 8-3. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Corey Lee. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hader.
First offering on its way, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Vaughn. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Long run for the right fielder. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. After it is Acuna, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
To the plate now, Starlin Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Chopped to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Runner at second, 1 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. In there, strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now batting, Matt Beatty, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Here's the first pitch to him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Las Vegas is out in front 8-5. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Calhoun. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips more this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there.
A good changeup down in the way is most batter's problem. Trying to take the other way from the offensive standpoint. Excellent job.
You better move. 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 Louis my shoes. Put on my whip. I'm going to
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Kelnick is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now to the plate, Juan Soto. 4 so far and seeing it well in this ballgame. First pitch to the at-bat on his way.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball well outside. Pete Alonso is on deck. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt to pitch. High in the air
To center field. Barisnik is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Jared Kelnick is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-1 home. One out and a runner on second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 35, Corey Lee.
Stepping up now, Corey Lee. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Elite have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
8-5 today. Las Vegas with a division-leading 112th win. Luis Castillo records his 18th win of the year. Herman Marquez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. Jordan Hicks earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs.